No. So, what?
For weeks, rumors have been swirling about bizarre and unsettling experiences with Randonautica. Particularly after dark, many caution against using the app at night, claiming strange and mysterious events occur more often than during the day. One such eerie encounter involves two Spanish men, possibly in Mexico, walking through the streets when they spot a figure dressed entirely in black. As the figure approaches, the men, clearly startled, shout at it to stay away, but the figure keeps advancing, ignoring their warnings.
Fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado. Descendió a los infiernos. Hasta ese día quitamos la chaqueta y resucitó entre los muertos. Subió a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Quítame la chaqueta. Descendió a los infiernos. Hasta ese día resucitó entre los muertos. Subió a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. De allá venía a jugar a las muertas.
As they get a better look, they realize the figure isn't walking, it's hovering. The sight of it gliding toward them, with no visible steps, sends a chill down their spines. The figure seems to emanate an unsettling anger, amplifying the creepy encounter. If I were in their shoes, I'd have run without hesitation. Like many Randonautica stories, there's no follow-up video, leaving us to wonder who. NoADB5, a YouTuber, embarks on a quest to uncover creepy, haunted locations near his campus, and Randonautica leads him to a nearby cemetery. But this cemetery is no ordinary burial ground.
Oh God, there's more screaming as we're approaching the graveyard.
It's a cemetery rumored to be haunted by strange, unsettling sounds. As night settles in, Noah begins to hear terrifying screams echoing through the air, intensifying the already chilling atmosphere of the place.
Okay guys, hold on. I'm not kidding. Something from the forested area, we're hearing noises right now. I hope it happens again because it's right by the river. So it could, what is that, dude?
While exploring another part of the cemetery, Noah hears the same horrifying screams, this time from deep within the woods. Though some suggest the sounds could be from a wild animal, many of Noah's viewers believe something more sinister is at play, with theories ranging from a creature like the rake to something even darker. Jake Carlini and his friends were excited for a spine-chilling Randonautica adventure, and they thought the perfect test would be to summon something truly creepy forest clowns. The app led them to a remote, unsettling spot deep in the woods, a place that felt wrong even in the daylight. As they ventured further, the usual sounds of birds echoed above, but soon, a strange, eerie noise began to emerge from deeper within the trees.
Do you guys hear that?
They soon realized that the strange sound is unmistakably circus music.
I hear circus music.
Oh my god.
With no rational explanation for the music playing in such an isolated spot, the situation grows even more unsettling. Fearing they might encounter actual clowns, they quickly decide to leave. One night, Aaliyah and her friends, driven by curiosity, decided to use the Randonautica app to see where it might lead them. The app generated coordinates pointing to a bridge, and feeling adventurous, they followed the directions. Upon reaching the location, the group's excitement turned into unease. To their shock, they noticed a small amount of blood on the sidewalk. The discovery cast a dark and chilling tone over what had started as an innocent late-night adventure.
So my friends and I are about to go randonauting, and I see a lot of people saying that they find creepy shit on here, so I figured I'd record it to see what actually happens.
We're going down this bridge.
So we're walking on a bridge right now. We've been here before, but I don't know why it brought us here. So we haven't found anything creepy or anything, but there's some nice views. What the f*** is that?
It seems pretty fresh. Is that?
What the?
Is it I think that's. No, that could be paint. Hold up, is that a trail? Wait, look.
So there's like a blood trail, so we're following it right now.
Startled by the blood, the group noticed a trail leading off the side of the bridge and down a narrow walkway beneath it. Unease grew as they debated investigating further. Nervously, the girls hesitated, ultimately convincing Matthew, one of the boys, to check it out while they stayed back, anxiously awaiting what he might discover.
So Matthew's about to climb down there, and I'm too scared to go down there, so I'm gonna hand him my phone, so...
It smells so bad down here.
Hey, be safe.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a thick trail. Like, look at the... Holy sh**. That's kind of sus. Fuck. All right, I'm going, guys. What the f***? Hello? What? Nah. No.
As Matthew descended the walkway, he heard rustling in the bushes, followed by a faint voice, distinctly a girl's, calling for help. Panic surged through him, and he sprinted back up to the group, visibly shaken. Aaliyah never posted a follow-up or part 3, leaving viewers in suspense. The chilling uncertainty about who or what was beneath the bridge that night lingers. The unanswered questions add to the eerie atmosphere, leaving everyone wondering whether the voice was real or something far more sinister. A couple from Pasco, Washington, eager for a scary experience, used the Randonautica app to seek out a human presence. The app led them to a random dumpster on a scorching summer day. When they lifted the lid, they found a single, bulky trash bag. The unsettling sight instantly sparked panic, leaving them unsure if they'd stumbled upon something sinister. Too terrified to investigate further, they quickly closed the lid. Despite deciding not to call the police, an eerie feeling lingered long after. On an episode of the Everything Paranormal show, the host decides to take a deeper look into the Randonautica app, intrigued by its potential to lead to unsettling, paranormal encounters.
It was paranormal creepy.
The app directs him to a random address, and soon, strange events begin to unfold.
We've got, like I said, this dude's checking me out. I wanted something creepy. Yeah, this dude's just standing here, freaking staring at me.
Out of nowhere, a figure appears near his car, standing still and staring at him. Though it could be someone simply curious, an overwhelming sense of dread washes over the host. Even as he drives away, the figure remains motionless, his unsettling gaze following him, seeming to pierce through everything. Amanda and her friends decide to test the Randonautica app, curious to see if the strange stories are true. However, they do something different from the usual videos. They write down their intention rather than saying it aloud, just in case the app is listening. Their goal is to manifest a rainbow, thinking it's harmless and impossible to be creepy. But they were wrong. The app's eerie accuracy leads them to an unforgettable experience. First, they discover a multicolored rainbow fence, and soon after, a real rainbow appears in the sky. It's too much of a coincidence to ignore. YouTuber Mia Cole recounts one of her scariest Randonautica experiences, which takes a chilling turn after she returns home from a day of exploration. The app had led her to a strange windmill near the woods, but although she found nothing unusual, it seemed something might have followed her. Later that night, viewers noticed glowing eyes peering through her window. While some think it could be a cat, others believe it could be something far more sinister. The unsettling possibility that something followed Mia home from the woods lingers, leaving everyone wondering what was watching her. The mystery continues to haunt those who watch the footage. A few months ago, a young man named Matt Hall decided to try Randonautica after seeing numerous videos online. Curious, he downloaded the app and set off on his quad bike, eager for an adventure. This video marks the start of several others he filmed using the app, each leading him to unexpected and often eerie locations.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location, and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like, there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old. Holy shit.
Following the coordinates, Matt ventured deep into the woods and found an old, abandoned car. Everything seemed calm until he suddenly heard a strange voice. Alarmed, he quickly ran off, and the video ended there. Viewers, eager for more, encouraged him to return. This time at night, Matt returned after dark, and what happened next was even more unsettling.
Alright guys, I came back to the location that I heard that voice when I was randonauting. See, there's the car there. Is anybody there? Guess not. Alright, I don't know if this means anything, but there's a shirt here, a water bottle. There's water in the bottle. There's like children's toys, like all broken. Like, alright, that's creepy. This is the middle of the woods. There should be nothing here. I'm so confused. Alright, other than the shirt and like the toys and stuff, there's nothing else here. I walked like all around the car, but I don't see anything else. It's all that's here. Is there anybody here? Guys, I think I just heard something. I'm starting to get creeped out here. It's getting dark out, so yeah, I'm not coming back here anymore. I just watched that back and I realized that it asked me to play a game. Don't go randonauting.
Matt was shaken when he realized the voice he'd heard, saying, "Do you want to play a game?" had come from the distance. Disturbed, he took a break from Randonautica for a couple of weeks. However, the constant urging from his followers eventually convinced him to try the app again.
Okay, I wasn't even going to film this, but I cannot make this shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier than the car. So much in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. Wait, so we found a cross, a picture, SIM card. So that, if there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another.
When Matt returned home, he found a memory card among other items from the second location. Although he briefly considered it might be another spirit house, like in his previous video, he dismissed the thought. It could just be an abandoned house deep in the woods. Curiosity got the best of him, so he decided to check the memory card, hoping it would reveal more.
So I looked through the SD card that I found when I was randonauting, and there actually was stuff on the card. I'm genuinely still kind of like freaked out about what I saw on it, but I'm also like really confused. There's only 3 pictures and 1 video on the card, but one of the pictures and the video are both pretty scary. The video is only a couple seconds long anyway, and there's nobody talking, there's nobody in it, but at the end, the video starts to like cut out, and I think you can hear somebody crying. Here's the footage from when I went through the card. Alright, let's see what's on the card. So it looks like there's 3 photos and 1 video on the card. I'm gonna get them off the computer and onto my phone so then you guys can have a better look at them.
3 days later, Matt and his girlfriend decided to try a Ouija board before bed. What began as a curious experiment quickly turned unsettling. The atmosphere grew tense, and they realized something wasn't right.
We were messing around with the Ouija board. It spelled out the word car, and I instantly thought about my Randonaut videos. We stopped playing after that because it kind of started to freak us out a little bit. Our fingers are barely on it. It literally just spelled out car.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Just later that night at around like 4 a.m., I got woken up by something really, really loud in the next room. It is literally like 4 a.m. And I just got woken up by the loudest like crashing noise in my other room. Dude, what? What the f***? My chair, my paintings, my keyboard, what? Okay, no. I'm starting to think whatever was at those Randonaut locations.
What do you think of Matt's Randonautica journey? Could it be real? He's shared several updates about strange events he believes followed him home. What began as an innocent adventure is now becoming something much more eerie. Is it all coincidence? Or is something darker at work?